Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be taking you through how to migrate your podcast from SoundCloud over to Libsyn. And there are a lot of reasons you might want to be doing this. The future of SoundCloud is somewhat in doubt. In the past few months, there's been a bunch of stuff in the news about how they've been going through some rough financial situations there. And to be honest, SoundCloud is just not the best podcast host. It is not really a dedicated podcast host at all. It just happens to be a platform that you can host your podcast on, but it doesn't really offer you the features of a platform like Libsyn. So that's one of my favorites. You can also use Blubrry or something like that. Those are really the top two. I'm more familiar with Libsyn, so that's what I use, and that's what we are going to be using today. So we are going to be referencing this guide, which is directly from Libsyn on how to migrate your episodes from SoundCloud. And we're going to need our new Libsyn account here and our old SoundCloud account here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go to Libsyn here. We're going to go to Help and Help Desk Tickets. And when we're here, we're going to want to submit new ticket. And we're going to do Libsyn support here. And then on this page, we're going to refer back to this guide here. And as you can see, it says for the subject, put import old episodes. So we're going to do that. And then for the message, we're going to look back to here, and it's going to say, we just copy this, put that in there. So I would like to import the older episodes off my RSS feed. I understand that there is no fee to have my files imported. From SoundCloud, the RSS feed to import from is blank. So what we want to do here is we head back to SoundCloud, and we go up to the little dots in the corner here. We go down to Settings, and then we go to Content, and here is our RSS feed right here. So we're going to click that, copy it, and paste it in right there. And so then in here, we want to have the show slug. So that's going to be in our Libsyn RSS feed, and that's not super important, but so we're going to leave that as the title of this podcast. And then we want to add the show title. And then we're going to hit save. So basically at this point, we just need to wait until the team at Libsyn gets back to us, confirming they have successfully migrated our episodes and our feed. So at this point, we're just going to have to wait for that, and then we will get on with the next step of the migration at that point. All right, so it took a couple hours, but Libsyn, they have messaged me now, and the feed is good to go, and everything has been transferred over. So first we want to check on that. So we want to go to Content in Libsyn here, and we can see that all of my episodes are here now. And you do want to check here, if you post multiple types of content, you want to go to here and filter by audio. And since this is only audio content on this feed, it doesn't really do anything there. And check that this number right here matches the number of episodes that you had in your old feed. And so that is correct here. And so next we want to go to Destinations, and then Libsyn Classic Feed here, and we want to edit. And here we are going to fill in all of our information for iTunes, and just to make sure that this is all correct. Some of it has transferred from SoundCloud, but we just want to go over all that and make sure that it is accurate. As you can see here, we've only got one category, so we're going to want to fill in the rest of these and just double check everything else. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so once you've got all this information filled out on this page, we want to go down to Advanced Options, and we want to set this to no limit on the episode post limit. And we've got the show title. And then I have the email from Libsyn. This is what they sent when the feed was confirmed. And you'll see here it says, scroll down and click on the advanced button, and in the additional RSS tags, add this code. So we want to copy and paste this code that they've sent us. And here's the extra RSS tags. There we go. And then we will hit save. So at this point, we want to head over to settings. And we want to make sure that this is all correct as well. And so when we filled out everything on this page and we've double checked that it's all good, we want to scroll down to save. And then we want to hit destinations up here. And we have this Libsyn classic feed that we want to copy. And we're going to validate this feed now. So we're going to head over to this website here, which you can see there, Podbase validator. And we're going to paste in our feed there and hit go. Okay, and so if everything looks good here, you can see the check marks. I've got this one warning that it was a little bit slow getting the feed, but it is all validated, so that's what we want. And so then we're going to redirect the SoundCloud feed. So we're going to go back to the email they sent, and it has all these instructions here. And so then you can see it says log into SoundCloud dashboard, go to settings and then content. And then the Libsyn feed here, which they've again given us right like that. So we're going to copy that and then go to SoundCloud and settings and content. And then down here in SoundCloud, we have the subscriber redirect. So we're going to paste in that link there and hit save changes. And as you can see in the email here, it says Apple recommends you leave the redirect in place for at least 4 weeks. So you'll want to leave that in place for a while. All right, so at this point, our feed is entirely redirected to Libsyn. That didn't take that long at all. You can definitely do it within a day. Libsyn's pretty quick on getting back to you. And so over the course of a couple hours, all told, this was redirected, and it's actually pretty little work on your end. So if you're looking at how to redirect your feed and migrate your podcast from SoundCloud to Libsyn, this is how you do it. And once again, there's this great little guide that Libsyn has put out, and I'll be sure to link to that as well, which really walks you all through it if you're more of a text person, and you've got this video here if you're more a visual video person. So I hope you found that helpful. And if you are moving to another platform like Blubrry or something like that, it's pretty similar, and you should be able to follow a lot of the same steps. It's just not the same interface. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. See ya.